near you.
To say that it's been a year of change on the local television scene would certainly be an understatement, wouldn't it? Those of us here at TV8 are excited and ready now for the big switch that takes place tomorrow morning. Many of you, as I know we all have known this from here, have had questions about the increased local programming that's going to be bringing you here. TV8's President and General Manager Virgil Dominic joins us now to help sort this out. And as you well know, there are so many questions from everybody, all walks of life.
Are there really changes going on? What's happening?
It's so confusing to people. It is confusing. First of all, it happens tomorrow morning.
It happens tomorrow morning, yes, at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Some switch will be thrown somewhere in the building, and suddenly we'll no longer be affiliated with CBS. We'll be affiliated with the Fox television network. I must say that I hope that people understand that no one here at TV8 had anything to do with this decision.
No.
We have been a CBS affiliate for 42 years. They're an absolutely wonderful network that have always treated us so well, and I'm going to miss CBS an awful lot. This was a decision that was made at the highest levels of our company by our majority owner, Ron Perlman, who had a visit from Rupert Murdoch, the head of Fox Broadcasting, who said, "You have 5 CBS affiliated stations in your company. I will give you $500 million if you will convert all 5 of them to Fox." So our owner, being the good businessman that he is, said, "That's a good deal, I'll take it."
Yes, money talks, doesn't it?
That's right.
Now, we're Fox, but we're still going to be TV8. People don't necessarily understand that. If you can explain that to people, what this means.
Well, nothing is really changing. I mean, some of the calls that we've had, people want to know, well, you have been on Channel 8, are you now going to Channel 19?
Exactly, exactly. Questions like that all the time. We're not, we're
here. And
here.
That's not true. No, actually, all that's going to happen is that all of the CBS shows that are currently on Channel 8, they'll still be available in the market. People will be able to see those favorite CBS shows, but they will be on Channel 19. And I have to say that in all my years of broadcasting, it still galls me a little bit to promote another television station
I know.
on our own air. But
we are.
But we do want to make our viewers happy. We always want to serve our viewers, so we do want to tell them that you know, if they'd like to watch those CBS shows, they'll have to watch them on Channel 19 now.
What excites you most about the kinds of programming we will be doing here now?
Well, the most exciting thing of all, Wilma, of course, is the expansion of News Center 8. We have been doing 4 hours of daily newscasts a day, every day, and with this move we'll be doing 7. And the most exciting thing has been to be in job creation again. I mean, that's been the fun part of the summer for me personally, is to hire 34 more new additional employees to our television station, and they're all absolutely wonderful.
Great people.
And they're going to blend in so well with, of course, already the great staff that we have. So we'll be doing a full hour at 6 a.m., which we are now. We'll have a new 2-hour show on the air, 7 to 9 a.m., a local show that will debut on October the 3rd. Then we're expanding our noon show to a full hour. Of course, yours and Lou's show will continue the full hour at 5, and the News Center 8 at 6 with Tim Taylor and Dick. And then we'll be changing our big 11 o'clock show, which you are so much a part of, and you'll be on an hour earlier now
at 10 o'clock.
At 10 p.m. Right. Now, the reason for that is that that the Fox network only programs 2 hours a day from 8 till 10 p.m. So we have no choice except to put our newscast on at 10 p.m. because we don't have a network broadcast there anymore. So that's the reason that we are going on at 10 p.m., but maybe you can get home a little earlier
And
now.
it's expanded. It's an hour long,
Yes.
as you know. I've heard a lot of good comments about the 10 o'clock news. People are eager to be able to get to bed a little earlier and get the news they want earlier.
You know, I think that's right, especially in the long wintertime months, which we must endure. If we don't enjoy, we endure them in Cleveland. But I think particularly in those long, cold winter months, people would like to get to bed a little earlier, and still they'll be able to do it now with still a complete newscast at 10 o'clock.
And News Center 8, as you know it, all the people you know who are here are still here. We're not going anywhere. We're here.
Absolutely. Amen. Hallelujah forever.
Right. I think people get confused about that. It's exciting.
Sure
change is difficult, but change is exciting. That's how you grow.
Listen, this is the first time I've been on your show, and I would be remiss.
This is really your show, Virgil.
I want to tell you how proud I am of you and Lou. You're just doing an absolutely magnificent job for us at First Look, and I'm so personally proud to have you and Lou on the station.
We're proud to be with you.
Thank you, dear.
This is really a a wonderful man. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. He cares so much about people.
You get an immediate pay raise.
No, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. God bless you. Let's go back over to Lou. Stay with us then on Fox. Lou?
We move from the big boss, a man I respect and admire oh so much, to Little John. It's the unofficial
Now, another event's taking place this weekend, but there's also going to be a major event taking place right here at TV8.
That's right. As you no doubt have heard by now, unless you've been out of the country, there will be some major programming changes here on your favorite TV station starting tomorrow. And with us now is News Center 8's Dick Russ to help us sort all this out. Some people are still pretty confused, Dick.
Well, one thing is certain, and that is for the last 40 years, we here at TV8 have been an affiliate of the CBS television network. But tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, TV8 is going to become an affiliate of the Fox television network. That means some of the familiar CBS network programs you've come to know and love will no longer be here on TV8. They'll be replaced, though, by new programs, including some of your Fox favorites like The Simpsons and Melrose Place and Married with Children. But one thing that will not change is News Center 8. In fact, it's going to get bigger and better. So much bigger, in fact, that we all here at News Center 8 had to hold a get-acquainted party today to reintroduce each other to all the new people who are just starting to work on camera and behind the scenes here at TV8. And there's a reason Cleveland's own is now far and away the biggest staff in all of Ohio. Starting next week, we'll be bringing you more than 7 hours a day of News Center 8. Our 11 o'clock news will move to 10 o'clock and last a whole hour. Tim and Wilma, Dick and Casey will bring you News Center 8 prime time at 10. And our news at noon is also expanding to a full hour from noon until 1 o'clock. Expanded coverage will reach right on into the weekends. News Center 8 at 6 p.m. and at 10 p.m. will each bring you a full hour of news, weather, and sports.
It doesn't take much when you're
Another thing that won't change is NFL football. Still here on TV8 every weekend, right here on Fox. In fact, we'll start with a doubleheader this Sunday at 1. So while some of your favorite shows are moving to another channel, rest assured that Cleveland's own News Center 8 isn't going anywhere. We're still here, bigger and better than ever, working as we speak to make sure you know that we're still the one.
TV8 President and General Manager Virgil Dominic, you know, they say the more things change, the more they stay the same, and News Center 8, as we've seen, is staying the same.
And you and I are still here, Dick. That's what's important.
Not even just the same, but more of the same. More of the good News Center 8 that we've all been involved with for so long.
Yeah, that's right. Well, it is a momentous time. You know, I think if somebody had told us 6 months ago that we'd be the Fox affiliate rather than CBS, we would have told them, you're crazy. That's
That'd have been the most unbelievable
out.
thing you could have said.
But really, Fox is only going to provide us 2 hours of programming a day, primarily between 8 and 10, Monday through Friday. And so a lot of what we're already doing will not change. And as you said in your fine report, there will just be more of News Center 8 and more of that popular news team and the popular personalities that Cleveland has grown to know and love, including you, Dick.
Thank you. And as we saw, there are so many new people, in fact, to reinforce our commitment to News Center 8 that, well, we did. We had to have lunch and a get-acquainted party.
Well, I'd say I just had a wonderful time this summer. I mean, it's so unusual that you get to hire 34 new people. I mean, all at one time. That usually doesn't happen. So we've added new photographers, new editors, new reporters, new anchors, new producers, new associate producers, new researchers, and they're all just a great bunch of people. I told them today that they are the creme de la creme. I mean, we had a lot of applications, and I really do believe that we've gotten the very best people that are available, and of course that will blend with all of the wonderful News Center people who have been with us so many years.
Talk about job creation.
That's right.
Well, the big change starts tomorrow, and we'll see much more of it next week, actually, when we get past the Labor Day telethon.
Yeah, of course, we have that traditional Jerry Lewis telethon that we've been putting on for over 20 years now, so that's certainly going to continue. So people won't really be able to see the change until Tuesday, because Jerry Lewis and our TV8 personalities will be on with the telethon most of that time. Of course, we're going to have a real kickoff, aren't we? I mean, on Sunday, we will see the great Fox production of the NFL on Fox, and it all starts with the Vinny Testaverde show, which is our local TV8 show that we're producing, and then the pregame show that Fox will produce, and then we'll have a doubleheader football game Sunday afternoon, a 1 o'clock game, and the 4 o'clock game will be Dallas versus Pittsburgh, which should be just great.
Well, New Center 8's still here. Football on TV8 is still here.
Right.
That's great. A few things will change, though, but we aim to accommodate all our friends and answer their questions over the next week or so.
Yeah, we certainly do, Dick. We'll have a panel of telephone experts on board starting over the weekend and continuing for the next 2 weeks. And if anybody has a question about the programming on TV8 or where the CBS programs are going, they can simply call our television station. We're going to try to make it as easy as we can on our viewers, because we know that there will be some confusion about the whole thing. We hope to limit that.
Well, as we said, rest assured to all our friends, we'll still be here for you.
You bet.
All right. Thanks, Virgil. Tim, Lisa?
Well, there you are. You heard it from the man. We're not going anywhere. Now, talk about change. There is